What we see in today's business world is strategy formation has suddenly become a given for most organizations. So we spend a whole lot of time on strategy formation, but I think we spend very little time on the execution of this formation. And even if you draw out a proper execution, how do you measure that in such a way that you could clearly tell that you're making real-time progress? And organizations must start to now pay some attention to that. Formation is good, but I think a lot of investment and time need to start going into the execution of this. My name is Adewale Adeyipo. I'm the Group CEO, CWG Plc. This is a company that I've been around for over 27 years. So what we're doing right now in CWG is not so much about what we hit or having an organization for today. We're creating for the future. How do we stay positive and alive for the next 25 to 50 years? So a whole lot of development is coming up. A lot of consolidation on the current platform that we have is ongoing. So the last 2 years for us in CWG has been extremely busy, and we're glad we're making some major tractions and milestones. So if you go to the technology space today, in a world where you're free to dream, it's very easy for you to think what you've set out to do might not be the most appropriate thing, and there's a quick diversion because there are some indices that support that. How do you create that discipline where you stay focused? Not a rigid execution plan, but how do you stay focused? And how do you create that alignment within the organization? I think one important thing for us as CWG, and personally for me as a leader, is the alignment. You must have that alignment. Leading becomes extremely easy when the people you're leading have a clear understanding of where they are going to, and they have precisely what should be their role in that destination that you've all set out to go to. So largely now we see most mid-sized and large organizations, they work in silos. Silos is, I have my own KPIs, and once I'm done with my KPI, I think I need to be commended for that. But what's the essence of your KPI if the organization don't deliver on the set goals for the year or on the vision that they've set out, on the mission they've set out to do? So that's where the clarity comes in. So this is where you could turn it to numbers. Depending on what you do, this is where you could turn it to operational excellence. This is where you could turn it to real-time optimization within your organization. This is where you could look at your HR practices and get all those beautiful things you got out of the MITs and the London Business Schools of this world, and you break it into actionable items that you could put a timeline to, and you could carefully watch and you see how that goes. So I think it's been a very rewarding experience and good one for us. Definitely, I mean, every time I have cause to talk about my engagement in here, I think I'm always very clear to say, yes, big schools, big names are quite good, but you must have a point where you bring your people together and have a way to forge ahead as an organization, get to know them. And I think the Ausso Leadership Academy is a good place to actually achieve that.